Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we recognize our seniors in the class of 2023. At this time, I am asking members of our chorus to come up to sing the national anthem. Go in the middle. I ask that everyone rise for the singing of the national anthem. Thank you to members of our chorus, and that's just an indication of the amazing talent that we'll be showing here this evening as representatives of the class of 2023. So good evening, everyone, parents and guardians, Superintendent McKinney, Assistant Superintendent Pavlicek, school committee members, honored guests, and all community members. Welcome to our 2023 Scholarship Night, and thank you for coming. For those of you that I have not had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Karen Cahill. I am the proud principal of Milton High School. Tonight we recognize the outstanding efforts and accomplishments of our senior class. These past 4 years have not been easy or traditional as we would like to think, and I congratulate each of you for your individual accomplishments. Through your own hard work, commitment, and dedication to your education, you are here this evening. I would also like to thank all of the donors this evening. You have taken the time to read applications and get to know our senior class. On behalf of the senior class, I thank each and every one of you for being here this evening, for your thoughtfulness, your generosity, and your time. This night would not be possible without your support. As we start to close out another school year, I would also like to recognize the amazing staff at Milton High, who are all dedicated to helping you be the best version of yourself. I especially want to acknowledge the efforts of Scott Devlin and Jenny Beliveau, who without their time and commitment this evening would not be possible. Thank you, Jenny and Scott. And at this time, I would like to introduce Scott Devlin to the podium, who's one of our two MCs for the evening. Scott?
Thank you, Principal Cahill. Greetings, everyone. It is an honor to serve as the Milton High School Senior Scholarship Committee co-chairs for the 2022-2023 school year. I say it every year, but our mission as co-chairs is quite simple: to honor the enormous generosity of the scholarship donors, families, and organizations who donate money and awards each year to the graduating class, while recognizing the hard work and accomplishments of the graduating class. This year, we awarded over $190,000 in scholarships, so a big round of applause to everyone who contributed. Tonight, we commemorate lost loved ones and community members while celebrating another talented, dynamic senior class. It has been a banner year in the hallowed halls of MHS, and we are excited to kick this evening off with our new awards and special presentations. Please welcome my scholarship co-chair, Jenny Beliveau, to the stage.
Thank you, Scott. It truly has been a privilege to co-chair this scholarship committee with him this year. I am honored to be here tonight to celebrate the amazing seniors in front of me. When we call your name to receive an award, please enter to your left side of the stage, and then you'll exit down the right side of the stage. We will now begin with our new awards for 2023. Edward H. Baker Scholarship. This scholarship was sponsored by longtime Milton resident and man about town, Ed Baker, who recently passed away. Born in 1933, Eddie grew up in Milton and was a graduate of Milton High and Stonehill College. He later served as park commissioner for the town of Milton, and most recently was a sports editor at the Milton Times, known for his weekly column entitled With the Athletes. Ed has mentored and coached generations of young people over the years and is appreciated for his generous nature and love of the community. This scholarship recognizes a senior whose hard work and commitment to helping others is notable. Presenting the award this evening is Brian McEnaugh, and the Edward H. Baker Scholarship 2023 recipient is Craig Pentland. The American Legion Paul W. Curran Memorial Award. This award is presented in memory of Paul W. Curran, a Milton High graduate in the class of 1965, who was the first person from Milton who was killed in the Vietnam War. Private First Class Curran was awarded the Bronze Star Medal for heroism, one of the highest awards bestowed by the United States on its military heroes. Presenting the award this evening is Bill Curran. The American Legion Paul W. Curran Memorial Award 2023 recipient is Grace Schultz. The Billy Giovannucci Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established in memory of William Billy Giovannucci, a proud graduate of Milton High School class of 1987. Billy was a tough-as-nails, undersized football player in high school, but also an excellent artist and student. On top of that, he could fix anything and was an 8th-degree black belt, a real Renaissance man. He always saw the best in a person and had many people that were proud to call him a friend. So much so that a group of lifelong friends from MHS created this scholarship to memorialize and honor him. He cherished and nurtured those friendships right up until his death in September of 2021 from cancer. If he were here right now, he would say, embrace the adventure you are about to start and welcome the new friends you will make, but don't forget where you came from and the friendships that formed you. After high school, he went to UMass Amherst and made many more lifetime friends there. He was actively involved in the town of Milton. Whether it be in helping to create and lead the Milton Gridiron Club or join the board of Milton softball after his daughter started playing, Billy believed in getting involved and making a difference in the community. He believed in the we, not me philosophy, which served him well for his time with us and left a lasting mark on all he came in touch with. In keeping with Billy's we philosophy, it only seemed right to create this annual scholarship to honor him, but more importantly, pay it forward in a small way to some worthy students. Presenting the award this evening is Jim Tracy. And the 5 recipients for the Billy Giovannucci Memorial Scholarship this evening are Kent Beckett, Lily Lane, Owen McHugh, Natalie Vaughn, and Nora Walsh. The David K. Jones Social Justice Scholarship. David K. Jones, PhD, was a devoted husband and father of 3 children, family member, friend, neighbor, and a beloved teacher and a writer who dedicated his life to health justice. David's work as an associate professor of health policy and law at Boston University encapsulated his profound desire for all people to reach their full potential and his belief that health equity is a fundamental right. His ardent focus on eradicating inequities of all kinds was the guiding star of his research and publications. David threw his whole heart into whatever he pursued, letting his passion lead the way, followed closely by the hard work he applied to bring his efforts to fruition. Despite his busy life, David made time to serve his community as a founding member of the Milton Anti-Racist Coalition. He was elected as a town meeting member representing Milton's Precinct 10, and also encouraged and supported others to run for public office. He knew his neighbors and cared for them in multiple ways. His commitment to social justice was both private and public. This award is intended for a student who has demonstrated a commitment to social justice by promoting, supporting, and championing it in our community, both publicly and privately. Lizzie Carroll will be presenting the award this evening on behalf of the Jones family. And the David K. Jones Social Justice Scholarship 2023 recipient is Jamie Lowe. Accepting Unfortunately, Jamie was not able to attend this evening, so accepting on her behalf is Jenny Lowe. The Gerald D. Martin Scholarship. Jerry Martin, guidance counselor and principal in the Milton Public Schools, died in 1986. Anyone who knew Jerry knew his quick wit and unbelievable sense of humor. The Martin family decided in 2006 to establish an annual memorial scholarship in his name to a student who is pursuing a career in education. Milton High School students have been honored with this generous support of this scholarship for the last 17 years. This will be the final year of this scholarship and an opportunity for us to remember Jerry and his contributions to this community. Presenting the award this evening are Nicole Grant and Chris Martin. The Gerald D. Martin 2023 recipients are Lily Lane and Kalia Reardon. The Milton American Baseball Scholarship. The Milton American Baseball Board of Directors provides playing and volunteer opportunities for the youth of Milton from ages 4 through 12. The program seeks to build sportsmanship, teamwork, and competitive spirit while teaching and growing youth baseball. This scholarship is for graduating seniors who have represented the dedication, passion, and sportsmanship for Milton American baseball over their years in the program and have used their experiences in baseball to advance their growth and those around them during their high school careers. Presenting the award this evening is Steve Novak, and the Milton American Baseball Scholarship 2023 recipients are Owen McHugh and Andrew Hunt. The Scholarship for Working Students. This scholarship is awarded to a student or students who have been accepted into an undergraduate program or who have successfully balanced school and work at any business or institution over multiple years of their high school career, and who exhibit the qualities of kindness and helpfulness, a strong work ethic, and the drive to succeed in all that they do. Presenting the award this evening is Scott Devlin, and the Scholarship for Working Students 2023 recipient is William Kelly. The Milton High School Class of 1972 Community Award. This award is granted to a graduating senior who has shown through their deeds and demeanor to be an individual whose character exemplifies the value of positive civil discourse, civic engagement, and concern for the general welfare of others. The recipient has demonstrated an ability to facilitate respect and understanding of different perspectives in achieving common goals benefiting their community. They have exhibited through the substance of their actions to be a person who strives to bring people together and make their relevant world, large or small, a better place. Presenting the award this evening is Valerie Salvoni and Dale Carberry. The Milton High School Class of 1972 Community Award 2023 recipient is Michael McDonnell. The Milton Retired Educators Award in memory of Maureen Dworkin. The Milton Retired Educators Association is composed of people who have worked in various roles for the Milton Public Schools. Each year, this group recognizes 2 graduating seniors who plan to pursue a career in education. This year, the scholarships are being given in memory of Maureen Dworkin, a lifelong resident of Milton who worked for many years at Milton High. Maureen began her career in 1989 as an administrative assistant in the guidance office. She was quickly promoted and for many years thereafter served as secretary to the principal of Milton High. Maureen loved her Milton High family of teachers, staff, and students, and they loved her. She was genuinely kind, compassionate, patient, supportive, and would do anything to help. She made everyone who entered the main office feel welcomed and part of the MHS community. Once retired, Maureen became a dedicated member of the MREA. She served on the board and spent countless hours helping in the group's efforts to award these scholarships. The MREA wishes to congratulate this year's recipients and hopes that Maureen will be an inspiration to you in your future endeavors. Presenting the award this evening is Maeve and Maggie Harris. The Milton Retired Educators Award in memory of Maureen Dworkin 2023 recipients are Emily Gallagher and Bridget McCoy. the Milton Youth Soccer Scholarship. Milton Youth Soccer Scholarship is proud to present a scholarship to 2 graduating high school students who are continuing their education at a vocational school, college, university, or enlisted in a branch of the U.S. Armed Forces. Scholarship winners had to participate in a minimum of 4 years of Milton Youth Soccer and write an essay describing how Milton Youth Soccer prepared them for their future. Presenting the award this evening is Heather Montgomery and Jamie Lavache. The Milton Youth Soccer Scholarship recipients for 2023 are Christine May and Isabel Yuen. The Yaz League Scholarship. The Yaz League Scholarship Fund is intended to be directed towards students who are not furthering their post-high school education through a traditional 4-year college or university path. Realizing that there are many pathways to a stimulating and financially rewarding career, the Yaz League Scholarship hopes to support a recipient who has selected an alternative strategy in pursuit of their career. This strategy may be, but is not limited to, entering an apprenticeship through a construction trade, a cosmetology barber program, or a budding entrepreneur with a solid business plan. Presenting the award this evening is Andy D'Amato, and the Yaz League Scholarship 2023 recipient is Taylor Clark.
Thank you, Ms. Beliveau, and thank you again to all our new awards and special presentations. We're going to move on to the next section of our program, which is the donor-presented scholarships. So we're so happy each year to have many of our scholarship donors in attendance, and this evening is kind of a nice return to normalcy. So these next awards will be presented by our donors. First, we have the Milton for Peace, Gerda Conant, and Jean Curry Memorial Peace Builders Award. And presenting tonight is Louis Piero. This year's Milton for Peace, Gerda Conant, and Jean Curry Memorial Peace Builders Award recipient is Sophie D'Alessandro. Next, we have the Shapiro Family Scholarship. Presenting the award tonight is Mr. Steve Shapiro. The 2023 recipients for the Shapiro Family Scholarship are Michelle Tran, Marissa Golden, and Jaden Boyer. Next scholarship we have tonight is the Art Dante Scholarship in memory of Dante Fugazzato. Presenting that award tonight is Joanne Fugazzato. The recipient of the Art Dante Scholarship in memory of Dante Fugazzotto is Alicia Wong. Next, we have the American Legion Post 114 scholarships. And presenting those awards tonight is Mr. Bill Curran. This year's recipients of the American Legion Post 114 scholarships are Dexter Gordon, Grace Henry, Andrew Hunt, and Owen McHugh. Next, we have the Robert Bubba Maloney Scholarship, also presented by Mr. Bill Curran. This year's Robert Bubba Maloney Scholarship recipient is Grace Schultz. Next this evening is the Edencicerone Memorial Scholarship. Presenting the award tonight is our Donna and Paul Cicerone. This year's recipient of the Edencicerone Memorial Scholarship is Bowie Garvin. The next award tonight is the Caitlynclavette Memorial Scholarship. Presenting tonight are Luann and Skip Clavette. This year's Caitlynclavette Memorial Scholarship recipient is Fiona McCarthy. The next award we have tonight is the Crave Entrepreneurship Scholarship. And here to present that award are Lucius Furman and Brendan Kenny. This year's Crave Entrepreneurship Scholarship recipient is Anika Williamson. Next, we have the Olympia Havilus Crowley Scholarship, and here to present that award is Miss Diane Crowley. The recipient this year of the Olympia Havilus Crowley Scholarship is Hannah Andrews. The next award we have tonight is the Cunningham Park Men's Bowling Scholarship. Presenting that award this evening is Bill Vaughn. The recipients this year of the Cunningham Park Men's Bowling Scholarships are Hannah Andrews, Catherine Karimbicus, Brady Vredis, and Michaela Ward. Next, we have the Christine Marie Linehan Scholarship. Presenting the award this evening is Principal Karen Cahill. This year's Christine Marie Linehan Scholarship recipient is Aiden Chevery. Next, we have the Deborah A. Davis Memorial Scholarship. And presenting the awards tonight are Marianne and Janessa Davis. This year's Deborah A. Davis Memorial Scholarship recipients are Joseph Hegarty, Lucy Liberitis, and Noel Vega. Next, we have the Michael A. Devon Memorial Scholarship. And here to present the award this evening is Kerry Devon. This year's Michael A. Devon Memorial Scholarship recipient is Neve Flynn. Next, we have the Elliott Physical Therapy Scholarship. Here to present that award this evening is Sarah Kate Sullivan. This year's Elliott Physical Therapy Scholarship recipient is Michael McDonnell. Next, we have the Geno M. Fiore Scholarship. Here to present that award this evening is Maddie Murphy. This year's Geno M. Fiore Scholarship recipient is Fiona McCarthy. The next award we have this evening is the Freddie Garino Memorial Scholarship. Here to present that award this evening is Rich Garino. This year's Freddie Garino Memorial Scholarship recipients are Sarah Grace Chave and Lock Yi Young. Next, we have the Cindy Guerra Memorial Scholarship. And here to present that award is Nancy Bersani. This year's Cindy Guerra Memorial Scholarship recipient is Fiona Kelly. Nancy Bersani is also presenting the next scholarship, which is the Milton Animal League Scholarship. This year's recipient of the Milton Animal League Scholarship is Joshua Welpley. Next, we have the 29th Annual Mark G. Hamilton Memorial Award. Presenting the award this evening is Melissa Hamilton Petchel. This year's Mark G. Hamilton Memorial Award recipient is Owen McHugh. Next, we have the Charles E. Hardison Memorial Scholarship. Here presenting the awards this evening are Audra Stevens, Kate Plunkett Tobin, Patrick and Jen Goonan, M.J. DePeza Nolan, and Maria Karimbicus. This year's Charles E. Hardison Memorial Scholarship recipients are Ella Goonan, Kate Karimbicus, and Lucy Liberitis. Next, we have the Heart Dental Scholarship. Presenting the award this evening is Joseph Pilero. This year's Heart Dental Scholarship recipient is Grace Allen. The next award we have this evening is the Baron Lovely Memorial Scholarship. And presenting the award this evening is Joan Lovely. This year's Baron Lovely Memorial Scholarship recipients are Charlotte Dangle and Catherine Karimbakis. The next award we have is the Sergeant James Metalliano Massachusetts State Police Air Wing Memorial Scholarship. Here to present the award this evening is Carolyn Higgins Ray. This year's Sergeant James Metalliano Massachusetts State Police Air Wing Memorial Scholarship recipient is Jeffrey Potter. Next award is the McTighe Family Scholarship. And here to present tonight is Gretchen McTighe and Phoebe. This year's McTighe Family Scholarship recipients are Michael Fulton, Andrew Hunt, and Owen McHugh. Next, we have the Michael C. McHugh Tucker Scholarship. Presenting that award this evening is Catherine DeRoche. This year's Michael C. McHugh Tucker Scholarship recipient is Emily Gallagher. Next, we have the Milton Chamber of Commerce Scholarship. And here to present that this evening is Joseph Parlavecchio. This year's Milton Chamber of Commerce Scholarship recipient is Stephanie Needham. Joe Parlavecchio will also be presenting this next award, which is the Milton Girls Softball Giovannucci Scholarship. This year's Milton Girls Softball Giovannucci Scholarship recipient is Abby Studerman. Next, we have the Milton Educators Association Scholarships. Here to present those awards this evening is Rich Garino. This year's Milton Educators Association Scholarship recipients are Ava Hunt, Mary Mullen, Luke Segal, Amelia Stallions, Abby Studeman, Brady Vredis, Declan Walsh, and Isabel Ewan. Next, we have the Milton Foundation for Education Scholarship. And here to present the award this evening is Liddy Sutter. This year's Milton Foundation for Education Scholarship recipient is Mallory Hughes. Liddy Sutter is also presenting the next award, which is the Milton Foundation for Education Sam Cucello Memorial Scholarship. This year's Milton Foundation for Education Sam Cucello Memorial Scholarship recipient is Catherine Lacasse. Next, we have the Milton High School English Excellence Award. Here to present tonight is Diane Crowley. This year's Milton High School English Excellence Award recipient is Sophia Roth. Next, we have the Milton Historical Society Scholarship, and presenting tonight is Gwen Labby. This year's Milton Historical Society Scholarship recipient is Kira Glazer. Next, we have the Milton Kiwanis Club Scholarship. And here to present tonight are Dorothy Green and Jane Farrell. This year's Milton Kiwanis Club Scholarship recipient is Fiona McCarthy. Next, we have the Milton Players Scholarship. Presenting the award this evening is Julie Goodrich. This year's Milton Players Scholarship recipient is Noel Vega. Next, we have the Milton Police Charitable Fund Scholarships. Presenting the awards this evening are Officers Maria Poles and Chris Potts. This year's Milton Police Charitable Fund Scholarship recipients are Ella Goonan and Alex Pires. Next, we have the Milton High School Key Club Awards. And presenting those awards this evening is Leonice Bernard. This year's Milton High School Key Club Award recipients are Isabel Felony, Annette Swenson, and Ada Unamka. Next, we have the Milton High School Class of 1973 Varsity Cheer Squad Scholarship. And presenting that award is Pam Reardon. This year's Milton High School Class of 1973 Varsity Cheer Squad Scholarship recipient is Nora Walsh. Next, we have the Milton High School Class of 2005 Future Building Award. Presenting the award this evening are Christina Wiseman and Brenda Rosa. This year's Milton High School Class of 2005 Future Building Award recipient is Jaden Boyer. Next, we have the Milton Rotary Club Scholarship. Here to present the award this evening is Bob Reitz. This year's Milton Rotary Club Scholarship recipient is Olivia DeSandro. Next, we have the Milton Women's Club Scholarships. And here to present those awards this evening is Barbara Fitzgerald. This year's Milton Women's Club Scholarship recipients are Fiona McCarthy, Helen May, Christine May, and Isabella Balin. Next, we have the Milton Yacht Club William E. Haynes Science and Service Award. And here to present the award this evening are Maggie and Michael Clark. This year's Milton Yacht Club William E. Haynes Science and Service Award recipient is James Fallon. Next, we have the Milton Youth Field Hockey Scholarships. Presenting the awards this evening is Carolyn Cahill. This year's Milton Youth Field Hockey Scholarship recipients are Lucy Liberitis and Natalie Vaughn. Next, we have the Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association Achievement Award. And here to present that this evening is Principal Karen Cahill. This year's Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association Achievement Award recipient is Timothy Fay. Next, we have the Minicello Family Scholarship. Here to present the awards this evening are Julie Coote and Marie O'Neill. This year's Minicello Family Scholarship recipients are Claudia O'Neill and Molly Shea. Next, we have the Kevin F. Moore Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Here to present the awards this evening are Thomas Peterson and Anthony Rota. This year's Kevin F. Moore Jr. Memorial Scholarship recipients are Jules Kenley Faustin, Jeremiah O'Sullivan, and Michaela Williams. Next award we have this evening is the Peter J. Muse Memorial Scholarship. Here to present the awards this evening are Debbie Green Muse and Reedy Muse. This year's Peter J. Muse Memorial Scholarship recipients are Andrew Hunt, Ava Hunt, Catherine Lacasse, and Evan Wallace. Next, we have the Jeffrey D. Murphy Memorial Scholarship. Presenting the award this evening is Ann Murphy. This year's Jeffrey D. Murphy Memorial Scholarship recipient is Hannah Andrews. Next, we have the Lawrence R. Nerritt Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Here presenting the award this evening are Bob and Tracy Nerritt. This year's Lawrence R. Nerritt Jr. Memorial Scholarship recipient is Stephanie Needham. Next, we have the Cameron Nomi Memorial Scholarship. Here presenting the awards this evening are Beth and Jessica Nomi. This year's Cameron Nomi Memorial Scholarship recipients are Liam Bartlett, Cameron Lydon, Evan Lydon, and Matthew McDonnell. Next award this evening is the Pierce Reardon Memorial Scholarship. Here presenting the award this evening is Pam Reardon. This year's Pierce Reardon Memorial Scholarship recipient is Owen McHugh. Pam is also presenting the Mathis J. and Maxine Pierce Van Dam Memorial Scholarship. The 2023 recipient for the Mathis J. and Maxine Pierce Van Dam Memorial Scholarship is Jack Finnegan. Next, we have the Ann Power Memorial Scholarship. Here presenting the award this evening is Rowan McLean. And this year's Ann Power Memorial Scholarship recipient is Luke Segal. Next, we have the Allison Mae Regan Memorial Scholarships. Here to present this evening are Heather O'Connell and Ann Kirby, as well as Matt and Wendy Regan. This year's Allison Mae Regan Memorial Scholarship recipients are Eowyn Young and Bryn Mershon. Next, we have the Princess Reveless Memorial Scholarship. This will be presented by me. This year's Princess Revelus Memorial Scholarship recipient is Fabrice Hippolyte Midi. Next, we have the Kurt P. Shannon Memorial Scholarships. Presenting the awards this evening will be Miss Jenny Beliveau. This year's Kurt P. Shannon Memorial Scholarship recipients are David Sutter and Annette Swenson. Miss Beliveau will also be presenting the Cynthia J. Smith Memorial Scholarships this evening. This year's Cynthia J. Smith Memorial Scholarship recipients are Skylar De Silva, Ha-Yen Nguyen, and Hokulani Panerio Langer. Next, we have the Mark A. Susi Memorial Scholarships. Here to present those awards this evening are Fran McKinnon and Mandy Susi. This year's Mark A. Susi Memorial Scholarship recipients are Ella Goonan, Ava Hunt, Andrew Hunt, William Kelly, Kaylin Letty, and Ryan Peterson. Next, we have the Sustainable Milton Green Student Leadership Award. Presenting that award this evening is Teresita Cochran. This year's Sustainable Milton Green Student Leadership Award recipient is Henry Clark. Next, we have the Walsh Family Scholarship. Here presenting the awards this evening are Kathy and Peg Walsh. This year's Walsh Family Scholarship recipient is Sophia Porras Avalos. Next, we have the Wakefield Arboretum John Cronin Environmental Leadership Award. Presenting tonight are Mark Smith and Marita Cronin. This year's Wakefield Arboretum John Cronin Environmental Leadership Award recipient is David Sutter. Next, we have the Charles C. Winchester Memorial Scholarship. Here presenting the awards this evening are Christine and Stephen Winchester. This year's Charles C. Winchester Memorial Scholarship recipients are Isabel Felony and Jamie Lowe. We'll catch Jamie Lowe tomorrow. Next, we have the Milton Junior Women's Club Scholarships. Here to present the awards this evening is Jennifer Ray. This year's Milton Junior Women's Club Scholarship recipients are Hokulani Panerio Langer and Catherine Lacasse. Thank you again to our donor-presented awards. I would now like to turn the mic back over to Jenny, who will assist in presenting the Student Government Awards.
I would now like to call to the stage Nessa Mallon, Treasurer of the Class of 2023. Each year, Milton High School student government takes the opportunity to honor a faculty member with the Teacher Appreciation Award. Nessa will be presenting the award on behalf of the Class of 2023.
Mrs. Warren is the Class of 2023's selection for the Teacher Appreciation Award. Mrs. Warren, you were nominated because of your dedication to the students of Milton High School. You truly have created an inclusive and supportive environment. Your classroom is always full of energy as your students, former students, and even students whom you've never had visit regularly with big news or just to make conversation. You have connected with people from all over the school and make everyone feel heard as we know you genuinely care about what everyone has to say. We love you and thank you for all that you do. I'm excited to present this award to you on behalf of the entire class of 2023.
My glasses on. All right, so I first want to say this has been impressive. Can you all hear me? Yes, okay, great. It's been impressive to hear what a supportive community Milton is, so that's something I'm not always here for, so that was great. So thank you so much for this award. Means a great deal to me. To be honored by students is really exciting. I have to say that coming into work every day, I do enjoy my job here tremendously. I love teaching in Milton, mostly because of all of you. Students here are really some of the best. I've taught in other schools, so I can say that definitively. Milton can't be beat. So I think it's really exciting that I am here with you tonight to just reflect on, this experience we had together, and it has been quite an experience, but that we're here together on the brink of this milestone that you are engaging in right now with these awards and then with graduation. All right, so not to speak to the obvious, but since you were in high school from 2019 to 2023, I think I have to talk about how challenging it's been the past few years. I think society has been very much focused on education. We've heard a lot about what isn't working in education, and I think the criticisms have been widespread, and I think you have all seen that, we've all heard that, and I have to say, every time I read an article, every time I listen to the news, I think, well, that is not the students I have. The students I have are not falling behind. The students I have are showing up every day. The students I have are doing an amazing job to be present in whatever moment we ask of them. So I think when I think about the ways in which you have impressed me, I'm just gonna list off a few. So in my own, in the APUSH class that I teach, which is AP US History, when the rest of the nation has about 48% of the students passing, Milton High has 100% of the students passing. They're impressive. They're impressive every single year, and this group was phenomenal. When people say students can't write, today kids don't know how to write with a pencil or a pen or whatever, or they can't write the way they used to, that's not true either. I see it every day, I see it all the time, and the growth is phenomenal to watch. When they say students can't connect, I see kids connecting every day, sometimes writing songs, sometimes on critical thinking investigations of history, sometimes in our flex time with Taboo or other games. But either way, they are connecting with each other, they're connecting with the faculty, and there is no loss there. So even though there's social media and all else, you guys do a great job. All right, I have big font here because, I'm old. All right, so no matter how, so the other thing is, when I had you, when I assigned you a lot of homework, and you all know I assigned you a lot of homework, you didn't always like it, but either way, you rose to the challenge and you made it happen. And even when you faltered, or even when you couldn't complete something, you got back up and you went back at it, and that's super impressive. So I have to say, we collectively have learned as half classes, as whole groups, on Zoom, with mass, without mass, in breakout groups. I think that's by far the least favorite, and in person. And although I do think some circumstances were tougher than others, you all figured out a way to grow, to learn, to reflect, to discuss, and really grow up under some pretty tough circumstances, like historically tough circumstances. So I have to say that you are all proof that the critics are wrong. You all are proof that there is no lacking of anything. I see kindness every day in the hallways. I see student leaders doing amazing jobs welcoming new people to this school. I see incredible performances, amazing feats on the athletic fields, all of you are really doing incredible work day in and day out, even in just facing the day-to-day challenges of life. So I'm not worried about our future, and I'm not worried about how far you will go, because I know you are amazing. I've seen that you're amazing, and I know that whatever adventure awaits, you will take it on. I do think what we all just went through was profound, and the fact that I got to go through it with you will be something I treasure forever. I have to say that, I do believe that you'll do well, but I also know that you'll do well. And I hope that whatever you do, one thing you've learned, and maybe Ms. Beliveau can speak to this, that you take the time to enjoy it through the process. Whatever you achieve, just take that time to enjoy yourself and appreciate the hard work that you've done. So congratulations to the class of 2023. I've thoroughly enjoyed working with you. I've loved watching you learn and grow, and I really appreciate this award. So best of luck.
Thank you, Mrs. Warren. I would now like to call to the stage the remaining student government members for the class of 2023. Mia Gilmore, Michael McDonald, Megan Reardon, Emily King, Rihanna Sumter, Kira Glazier, Jamie Lowe, Molly Shea, and Kira Walsh. In addition to the Teacher Appreciation Award, the senior student government members would like to honor some of their peers with the Milton High School Student Character Award. Here is President of the Class of 2023, Mia Gilmore, to describe the award and announce the 6 recipients.
This award is presented on behalf of the student government to recognize students that we believe represent the best of our class. These students embody the values of MHS: respect, achievement, and citizenship. We feel that these students have the character that represents our class the best, and we can't wait to see what they all do in the future. Student government is proud to recognize these 6 students for their contributions to the senior class: Michelle Tran, Michaela Williams, Jaden Boyer, Owen McHugh, Sam Lawrence, and Lily McLaughlin.
We are now going to announce the rest of our awards this evening, beginning with our student government members and then proceeding in alphabetical order by student's last name. Our Milton High School administration will be presenting the awards this evening. Seniors, this is what we talked about with the up. Got it? You can all, I know I said up. You can all have a seat. Mr. Garino will tell your road when to stand. I apologize. Mixed messages. That was my fault. Mia Gilmore. She is the recipient of the Julia D. Stackpole Memorial Scholarship, the Marie Louise Gordon Daly Community Service Award, and the Milton High School Journalism Award for Scholastic Editing and Reporting. Megan Reardon. Megan is the recipient of the Robert E. Ford Memorial Scholarship. Nessa Mallon. Nessa is the recipient of the Christina M. Feeney Memorial Scholarship, the Fame Scholarship for Chorus, and the Henrietta T. Hallowell Citizenship Award. Emily King. Emily is the recipient of the Jake Feeney Memorial Scholarship. Rayana Sumter. Rayana is the recipient of the hashtag I am Michelle Fruitsy Scholarship. Kira Glazier. Kira is the recipient of the Julia D. Stackpole Memorial Scholarship. Molly Shea. Molly is the recipient of the Milton High School Athletic Hall of Fame Scholarship. Kira Walsh. Kira is the recipient of the John and Nina Bombaci Memorial Scholarship. Ella Aguilar is the recipient of the James E. Sweeney Memorial Scholarship. Grace Allen. Grace is the recipient of the Milton Fire Department Scholarship. Carrie Balerna. Carrie is the recipient of the Milton Youth Hockey Scholarship and the Ryan Family Memorial Scholarship. Kent Beckett. Kent is the recipient of the Milton High School class of 1988 in memory of Alex Lasordo and the Milton High School Athletic Hall of Fame Scholarship. Haley Boylan. Haley is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Benjamin Catadell. Benjamin is the recipient of the Donald P. Lake Memorial Scholarship. Henry Clark. Henry is the recipient of the Artful Gardeners of Milton Scholarship. Anthea Davis. Anthea is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Jake DeVore. Jake is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Olivia DeSandro. Olivia is the recipient of the Jesse B. Baxter Scholarship. Riley Donovan. Riley is the recipient of the Richard J. Scopa and Family Scholarship. Alexandria Eckhart. Alexandria is the recipient of the Cloherty Family Scholarship. James Fallon. James is the recipient of the Alfred D. Thomas Baseball Scholarship. Timothy Fay. Timothy is the recipient of the Emily McLaughlin Gallagher Memorial Scholarship, the Fame Noreen Diamond Burdett Music Award, and the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. Isabel Felony. Isabel is the recipient of the Fame Noreen Diamond Burdett Music Award and the National School Choral Award. Jack Finnegan. Jack is the recipient of the Alfred D. Thomas Baseball Scholarship. Isabella Fisk. Isabella is the recipient of the Nancy J. Johnson Memorial Music Scholarship. Sampriti Fitton. Sampriti is the recipient of the Dr. Frank J. Giuliano Jr. Award. Neve Flynn. Neve is the recipient of the Elaine McFadden Memorial Scholarship and the Reuben A. and Lizzie Grossman Memorial Citizenship Award. Emily Gallagher. Emily is the recipient of the Barbara Ann Holib LaCambria Memorial Scholarship. Lydia Gearing. Lydia is the recipient of the Leonard V. and Dorothy A. Cunningham Memorial Scholarship. Justin Gomes. Justin is the recipient of the Jack Lanigan Memorial Scholarship. Claire Graham. Claire is the recipient of the Milton High School Award. Sydney Gray. Sydney is the recipient of the Cloherty Family Scholarship. Caroline Heelan. Caroline is the recipient of the John J. Carroll Memorial Scholarship. Ava Hunt. Ava is the recipient of the Charles L. and Gladys Copeland Memorial Scholarship. Andrew Hunt. Andrew is the recipient of the Charles L. and Gladys Copeland Memorial Scholarship, the J. A. Brown and Edward Leahy Class of 1972 Memorial Scholarship, and the Robert and Lorraine Riley Family Scholarship. Clara Johnson. Clara is the recipient of the Beth Israel Deaconess Milton Healthcare Scholarship.
Shivani Kaura is the recipient of the Edith Hamilton Lyra Business Scholarship. Fiona Kelly is the recipient of the Artful Gardeners of Milton Scholarship. William Kelly is the recipient of the Leo E. Cook Memorial Scholarship. Sophie Kosiba is the recipient of the Pierce Middle School PTO Scholarship. Joseph Kruger is the recipient of the Michael J. Young Memorial Scholarship. Finbar Kine is the recipient of the Jake Feeney Memorial Scholarship. Lily Lane is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Samuel Lawrence is the recipient of the Milton High School Backstage Booster Scholarship, as well as the Milton High School Journalism Award for Scholastic Editing and Reporting. Caitlynclavette is the recipient of the Julie Afanato Wallace Memorial Scholarship. Courtney Lee is the recipient of the William T. and Lenore Fiddler Memorial Award. Angel Leggett is the recipient of a Fame Scholarship for Marching Band, as well as the Milton High School Backstage Boosters Scholarship. Lucy Liberitis is the recipient of the Suzanne M. Ruices National Honor Society Memorial Scholarship. Madison Masad is the recipient of the Baron Hugo Lira Music Scholarship, as well as the Dr. Alan Barry Meisler Memorial Scholarship. Fiona McCarthy is the recipient of the Milton High School Tri-M Music Honor Society Award. Bridget McCoy is the recipient of the Norfolk County Teachers Association Scholarship. Sarah McGillivray is the recipient of the Milton High School Award. Owen McHugh is the recipient of the Joseph F. Lynch Jr. Class of 1972 Memorial Scholarship, as well as the Reuben A. and Lizzie Grossman Memorial Citizenship Award. Samuel McLaughlin is the recipient of the Fame Scholarship for Band, as well as the John Hagan Memorial Scholarship. Lillian McLaughlin is the recipient of the Milton High School Journalism Award for Scholastic Editing and Reporting. Bryn Mershon is the recipient of the Fame Scholarship for Jazz. Grace Morgan is a recipient of the Milton High School Backstage Boosters Scholarship. Haiyan Nguyen is a recipient of the National School Orchestra Award. Lily O'Donoghue is the recipient of the Mary Lou Trajano Memorial Scholarship. Claudia O'Neill is the recipient of the John Philip Sousa Band Award. Katie O'Toole is the recipient of the Mark L. Coles Memorial Scholarship. Ryan Peterson is the recipient of the Milton Youth Hockey Scholarship. Samantha Pincus is the recipient of the Milton High School Journalism Award for Scholastic Editing and Reporting. Alex Pires is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship, the Dominique Samuels Memorial Scholarship, and the Elaine McFadden Memorial Scholarship. Sophia Roth is the recipient of the John M. Curley Memorial Scholarship. Joseph Salmon is the recipient of the Arthur L. Snyder Memorial Scholarship. Kate Shuey is the recipient of the George F. Ramacordi Memorial Award. Caitlin Schlaker is the recipient of the Carol A. Blute Memorial Scholarship. Andrew Skillen is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Abby Studerman is the recipient of the Milton High School Healthcare Award. Matthew Stockbridge is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Maggie Sun is the recipient of the Caroline F. Carter Memorial Scholarship. Annette Swenson is the recipient of the Jewish War Veterans Brotherhood Award. Abigail Taher is the recipient of the Artful Gardeners of Milton Scholarship, as well as the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award. Messiah Taylor is the recipient of the Charles Hamilton Savage Memorial Award. Michelle Tran is the recipient of the Cloherty Family Scholarship. Alexander Tran is the recipient of the Haler Family Scholarship. Adriana Villar is the recipient of the Christina M. Feeney Memorial Scholarship, as well as the Fame Scholarship for String Ensemble. Amira Wallace is the recipient of the Michael A. Siciliano Memorial Scholarship. Anya Weinstein is the recipient of the Schulman Family Scholarship. Alicia Wong is the recipient of the Susan Bowden Memorial Scholarship and the Milton High School Backstage Boosters Scholarship. Jolene Young is the recipient of the Rabbi Nathan and Helen Korff Memorial Scholarship. Isabel Ewan was the recipient of the Milton Junior Women's Club Scholarship. And Kaylee Zong is the recipient of the Copeland Family Foundation Scholarship. Big round of applause for those scholarship recipients. We have now reached the final two awards of the evening. The first is the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Certificate of Academic Excellence and will be presented by Superintendent Garth McKinney. This award recognizes a student who embodies the ideals set forth by the Association of School Superintendents, including academic achievement, valuing diversity, and engaging others in a collegial fashion. The roots of free public education in the state of Massachusetts date all the way back to 1639. This award honors a student who values public education while demonstrating Milton High School's mission of respect, achievement, and citizenship on a daily basis. This year's Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Certificate of Academic Excellence goes to Kira Glazer. Next, last but not least, the Milton High School Perfect Attendance Award. This award honors the student who has never missed a day of school during their high school career. Through good days and bad, remote, hybrid, and in-person, this individual has maintained a perfect attendance record throughout. This award is presented by Principal Cahill. The Milton High School Perfect Attendance Award goes to Owen McHugh. I want to thank everybody in attendance. I want to thank the school committee members for being here. I want to welcome the new school committee members to our group and our community. And I want to thank the superintendent's office for being here as well. Our closing remarks will be delivered briefly by Mrs. Cahill, but thank you all again.
As Mr. Devlin said, thank you to everyone for attending tonight, school committee members and superintendent's office, donors that are still here, and the students. We couldn't do this without the students, so thank you, everyone. As we close out this evening, this is honestly a reminder for all of the seniors that are sitting here this evening. How many of you saw the email I sent today? Own it if you did. Okay, what time do you need to be here tomorrow? Jaden, say it one more time. Prior to 8:30. We have graduation practice tomorrow morning. So prior to 8:30, all seniors will be in the auditorium. Families, give them that gentle nudge to get here prior to 8:30 for tomorrow morning so we can practice procession and graduation. Please join us on Sunday, June 4th at 2 p.m. at Brooksfield to celebrate this amazing class. And thank you all for joining us this evening. Please drive safely and have a good night.